Books, books. I like books. I'm gonna read them all. Hi, readers. Chris here. Today, I'm gonna have just a casual conversation with you about some stuff I've been thinking about the channel. If this video does well, maybe I'll do some other types of behind the scenes type stuff, but for now, this first one, I wanted to bring up a topic that I think is very important, or at least it's important to me, and that is the name of my BookTube channel. I have been thinking about changing the name of my BookTube channel for at least a year. So here's a quick background. Some of you who have been around for a long time may remember that when I first started reviewing books in this kind of public way, I actually started over on Facebook. Yes, that's right. There is a Chris Reviews Facebook page. And in conjunction with Facebook, I actually had a website, www.chrisreviews.com. Both of these things still exist, like they're still out there, but you'll notice I don't talk about them. I don't promote them because the Facebook one I abandoned probably at the end of 2020, if not beginning of 2021. And my website I have not updated since 2021 either. For me, I think when I joined Instagram, Bookstagram, that's when things really started to take off, I guess, quote unquote. Like, I felt like I got a lot more traction on Instagram, a lot more interactions with people. So I pretty much decided to focus all of my energy on Instagram. And then BookTube came after. Now, I kind of alluded to this a little bit when I did my 2023 goals video, but I didn't say it outright. And that is, back over the holidays, so end of 2022, going into 2023, I really had to do some, I don't know what you want to call it, some soul searching, some internal talks, and really figure out, is this something that I want to continue putting time and energy into? I do have a full-time job that I definitely work most weeks, 40 plus hours. I have a family, I have pets, I have friends, I have a life outside of reading and Instagram and BookTube and all this stuff. So do I really want to put more energy and time into growing my channel? And what I mean by growing my channel would be getting more subscribers. A lot of people think that, or I shouldn't say think, just a lot of people consider, growing your subscriber count that's what it means to be successful on BookTube. For me, because I'm such a small channel, I don't think that that's quite the epitome of success, or that's not how I measure success. However, in the back of my head, in the deepest, darkest parts of my heart, I have to be honest with myself and honest with you, and yeah, it would make me happy to have more subscribers. I don't think there's anyone on BookTube that would say, no, I don't ever want another subscriber. I mean, yes, of course I'm happy with the small group that I have, but there is a part of me that would like more. And not because I want to be an influencer, or I can't imagine a day that I would ever quit my job, because I love my job, to just do YouTube videos, but there is a certain a certain feeling of personal satisfaction you get when you see your channel growing. And I guess maybe that's the point I should say. It's the growth part. Not necessarily the number part, but the growth part. And I've definitely struggled growing my channel. It's been very, very, very slow growth, but on the same time, I haven't put that much time and energy into trying to make it grow, if that makes sense. Most of the time, I'm just doing this for fun. I'm happy, I'm here. So I really had to think a little bit this year about, do I want to put some time into trying to get my channel to grow? And the answer is yes. One of the things I think I need to do in order to get any sort of growth is change my channel name. So because I started this, we'll call it my brand. Ugh, I hate that term. It's so cringy, but my brand of Crisp Reviews, because it started over on Facebook and with this website, you know, at the time when I created that, a lot of the, let's say, influencers that I turned to for advice said, you should use your name so that people know who you are. So everything after that, I started with Crisp Reviews and everything followed after. However, I don't think that that's 100% true, especially when it comes to YouTube. Criminali actually did a great video recently about how he grew his channel, and when he was talking about, you know, channel names, he had some really good ideas that I really took to heart. So now that I've been rambling for 5 minutes here, so what do I think? Well, first I will say I am open to ideas because I fully admit I am not the most creative person. There are tons of people out there way more creative than me. But I do want a name that represents me as a person and also represents what the channel is about. And if you'll notice, you know, I filmed that little intro. I started doing that towards the end of last year, Fantasy, Ferrets, and Fun. And I thought maybe I could just shorten that and rename my channel Fantasy and Ferrets, or something like that. I've considered at one point Fantasy and Face Masks because I wanted to bring some of my self-care into it, but I feel like I don't do that enough, so I don't think that really fits. I tried to find other K words because my name is Chris with a K, and a baby ferret is actually called a kit, K-I-T. So I'm like, maybe I could do Chris's Kits and, I don't know, something else book related. There's not a lot of good words that start with K, so I don't think that's an option. So Fantasy and Ferrets is really the best one that I've come up with so far. And I wanted to share that with you to get some feedback. So if you've watched this whole video, my whole rambling, couple of things. One, do you think I should change the name of my channel? If you think that's a terrible idea, you can let me know. Number two, do you like the name Fantasy and Ferrets? If you like that name, let me know. If you think that's a terrible name and I should keep searching, definitely let me know. And then three, yes, if you have any better ideas, because I know some of you are super creative, let me know those as well. Maybe I'll consider it. You know, you just never know. But one thing I really want to do this year is I want to revive my website. But before I do that, I want to settle on like a different name or a new name. I don't know if I'm going to change my Instagram handle as well. I might at some point, but I'm going to start with YouTube first in this, we'll call it a rebranding, even though I don't like that term, but I don't know what else to call it. So Fantasy and Ferrets is what I'm thinking. Let me know if you think this is a good idea or a terrible idea. If you have a better one, let me know in the comments. That is all for today. Again, if this video does well, I might talk about some more behind the scenes type of stuff. Maybe I can get some videos of the ferrets running around, you know, that type of stuff. I take a lot of videos when I'm doing like Instagram because sometimes they just go crazy with all the flowers and it's really funny. There will be some of that in my upcoming monthly vlog, so you can look out for that. But that's all for today. So as always, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not already, please subscribe to my channel for more bookish stuff coming your way soon. Thanks for watching and happy reading.